Oh my lordy, I don't even know where to start. This week has been so eventful, there's been so much going on that when I kind of tell you what I've been up to this week, a lot of you guys might be a little bit surprised because, to be fair, with what I got away with this week, I'm pretty shocked myself, and I think everyone that I've actually told in person is pretty shocked as well. But we have got quite a few things to talk about. We've got some free content for a game that I have played for so long, which, funny enough, I've actually played with some of you guys as well. We've got a rumour for a massive game, which is just beautiful to play, and a load of other stuff as well. Now, as usual, before we do get into it, any of you guys that do need to renew your PlayStation Plus membership, whether or not you're going for Essential, Premium, or Extra, or you just after PSN credit to buy games and make them even cheaper, make sure you check out the sponsor, Instant Gaming. There's a link down below that will also give you a little bit of a discount, but everything on their site's usually around 30% off, so definitely worth checking out, especially with the new PlayStation Plus memberships coming out and all the free games that's going to be available. You cannot miss out, and it'll just make it so much cheaper for you. But let's get into it. First things first, we always start off with the drop. Now, yes, I know we're a little bit towards the end of the week, but you will find out in a little bit towards the end of the video of what's been going on and why. But the drop, there's one new game out this week which I'm interested in checking out, and to be fair, it's more because it brings back a little bit of nostalgia. It's a game that I still play now in the right conditions, and it's a game called Pac-Man Museum Plus. Now, yes, I know it's not the most exciting game ever. However, whenever I visit my local arcade club, Pac-Man is my game that I just adore. I have it on my phone, I like messing around on it on the little mini arcade machines. And this one, it pretty much brings a load of stuff into it. There's over like 40 years worth of history. It looks like there's loads of mini games and tons of stuff to do on it. And I do really enjoy it when you kind of get a game that's got a ton of games built into it, especially the old arcadey ones. They just bring back so many memories from being a kid, and it saves paying £1 to go when you actually go to an arcade. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for this week. Anything that you think I'm missing out on, I know there are a lot of games out this week, but most of them are kind of indie style. Anything that you think I should check out, leave a comment down below and let me know. But moving on to the main thing that you guys are kind of watching for these days, and that is the rumours. And at the moment, it's kind of up in the air because any rumours that we kind of get in right now are kind of mixed between essential and premium games, and it's going to kind of separate off because there's going to be 2 announcements in a month, there's going to be 2 launch dates in a month with the free games, so it's probably going to mean extra videos, which is a bonus for you guys, I suppose, because there's loads of stuff to keep on track of, and all the sources that I usually get the rumours and stuff from, there's a lot of stuff going on and everything's up in the air at the moment. It's why another reason why I've took a couple of days to let the dust settle before I've made this video, just to kind of get the information that's actually going around. And the rumour is for a game called Rust. Now, Rust has been out on PC for a very long time. I had it on PC, however, my PC at the time didn't have a decent SSD, so it used to take around 30 minutes to launch the game, which was a little bit annoying because if it crashed, you got kicked out, and then when your mates are playing, you're stuck there, can't play, and it takes you another 30 minutes to get into the game. However, the console edition, even though you can't play all the mod stuff, well, as far as I know, you can't play all the mod stuff, unless you can, which, leave a comment and tell me how down below. Now, I'm going to shut up for like 15 seconds or so you guys can watch a little bit of the trailer and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. It doesn't look as good as PC, however, it does run really smooth, so it's definitely worth a play. But it's a massive open world survival game, so if you're into stuff like Ark Survival Evolved and that kind of thing, you can imagine what it's like. You're going to go around, gather resources, you're going to go to PvP areas where you're going to fight people and get murdered and robbed for your rocks and your food, and you're going to build bases and all that cool stuff. It's pretty fun. You can play it with your friends, build bases together, and it's like an RPG style. You can literally get into it and play it as you like. It's definitely worth a play. I play it on Xbox. I don't actually have it on PlayStation because all my friends that play it, funny enough, own it on Xbox, sorry. So it'll be cool if it does go live so I can play it with my PlayStation friends as well. But moving on, bonus content. If you guys are looking to get free stuff, bonus content's something that we do every week, and most of the time it's through Twitch Prime. But don't worry, you don't need an active membership to be able to claim this stuff. There is a link down below at the top of the description where you can get yourself a 30-day free trial so you can claim the stuff that I talk about today as well as a load of other stuff as well. So it's definitely worth looking at. This one that I'm going to kind of talk about now isn't actually for PlayStation though. It's for mobile, which you guys are like, what? Why would I want that? But it's for Pokemon Go. And yes, we all know Pokemon Go is the best kind of GPS game out there. I played it for a very long time. I've got some pretty cool stuff on there. And I know a lot of you guys play it too, because when it very first came out, one of the first things that I did was put my friend code on and got inundated with requests, which most of them I actually accepted. And yeah, it was pretty cool, but you can claim yourself a little pack for Pokemon Go, so it's definitely worth claiming because the stuff on there is so expensive sometimes. But it's not massive, I suppose. You can get yourself a star piece, some max revives, and some Pokeballs. So if you're running low and you can't be bothered going out in the rain, claim this, press down below, get your 30-day free trial, get this, and enjoy playing the game for the comfort of your own home, especially if you do live close by to a Pokestop. But moving on, any of you guys that are curious about my setup, I know I've mentioned recently I've kind of changed everything around. There's links for what I use down below. It's not massively expensive. I tend to use the mid-range stuff rather than overly expensive stuff, just because it does the job, and yeah, if it breaks, you don't have to cry in the corner for an hour and then go out and spend a fortune. But yeah, moving on anyway, what have I been playing? What have I been up to this week? This is where everything's kind of stepping up. First up, on Monday, I passed my driving test. Yay me, with a 0 fault. So yeah, check my mirrors every single time. I've failed twice before, and yeah, that's not something I'd like to admit. However, one thing that I can say is both times that I've failed, it's been due to idiot drivers on the road slamming on the brakes and just having to kind of manoeuvre in a way where they said that it could have been dangerous. So yes, silly me. However, Monday passed my test, and yesterday I went out and purchased a car. Now, I've not bought a massive fancy car, but I did take a pretty cool one on a test drive, which I'm going to be posting some pictures of on my Instagram, so if you're curious, check it out. You'll see the link pop up down below. But I test drove a Porsche, a very expensive Porsche, a £250,000 Porsche, and I've no idea why they gave me the keys, but me and a friend went into the dealership and kind of said that we were looking at buying cars and went into full douche mode. So like, yeah, they kind of believed that the cash was there ready available to buy, and after half an hour of setting up their insurance for the day, threw the car keys at me and off I went in a Porsche, like literally the second car I drove after passing my test. It was a massive experience. It was amazing. And I would definitely recommend, if you have a driving license, just to walk into a dealership and say you want to test drive a car, and it'll be the best experience of your life. But that's what I've been up to. So I've not been playing. I've literally been, last week it was a new job. This week it's been driving test, buying a car and all that stuff. So this is literally today the first time I've sat down to do anything to do with YouTube or gaming. So over the next few days it's going to be chill, so I'm going to put my feet up and play some cool games. But to finish up with my predictions, there's one game that I'm going to go for, Sniper Ghost Warrior. Just because it's not a massive thing, I suppose. It's not a massive AAA. It's not something that everyone would get dead excited for. And a lot of the time when it comes to PlayStation Plus games, they're the kind of things that you get. But yeah, I'm going to go for Sniper Ghost Warrior, The Contracts 2. It's available PS5 and PS4. If this goes on, I think it'd be a decent game. I mean, looking at the trailer and stuff, it looks okay. Nothing massive, nothing major, but a pretty cool looking game. But that's pretty much it for this one. Any of the games that I have mentioned today, if you're looking for people to play with, make sure you jump in the Discord. Decent community and an easy way to find new people to play with. And anything else news-wise where it comes to games usually just gets shared over on my Twitter. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out over there. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.